previously on the MPP.
Sorry if I've been sounding a little weird today. I'm a little sick, under the weather, but we pushed through. I showed up on time to my job here. Um, Not saying that someone didn't show up on time, but someone didn't show up on time. But I was here, ready to go, coughing,
Well,
sniffling.
what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast, and this is episode number 7. Lucky number 7. Hopefully everyone's having a great week. NBA season has officially started. I am hyped. The Warriors started off with a W against Portland. So that's always a good sign. The Bulls lost, I think.
Yeah, they lost to the Pelicans, I think.
Yeah. It was a close game, I think.
Long season, still
Yeah.
got 81 more games.
Lonzo Ball is back for the Bulls. Good to see him
Yes,
throw a lob to
yes.
Levine. I'm sure Lonzo will start to play more minutes as the season goes on. Um, Other news. I was going to mention something else, but forgot. Oh, unfortunate news. We lost the Thursday night football game.
Oh yeah,
Uh, that's what I was gonna
forgot. I
say.
forgot about that.
Yeah, we lost. The Rams had Puka Nakua back, who just tore up the defense, which Vikings defense has been number one, I think, all season long. And Cooper Kupp made his return as well. And yeah, Vikings lost 30-20. Unfortunate loss for us. We did rank them as 16, so.
Yeah, it was shaping up to be like a insane finish, a fun finish, but Sam Darnold did not get the call for a safety where he the face mask call got pulled down by his face mask and the ref didn't call it. Or else it probably would have been pretty good ending there where they drive down the field. They would have to go 98 yards, something like that. So or 97 yards, which would have been fun to
Yeah.
watch, but what are you gonna do? Just another ref ruining the game.
Yeah, supposedly the ref was like 3 feet away. Like,
He was looking right at it.
how can you not see the face mask? Yeah, unbelievable. So I mean, hey, what can you do? You know, Puka Nakua goes off for 100 yards. He was only supposed to play a limited time, and he just goes off.
Yeah.
Had a pretty good couple catches there in the first half, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, we win the rest of the games, but um, yeah, I think this is the first week in a while that we have not won. So it's been a
Yeah,
couple
and
weeks now.
could be a turning point for the Rams too. Maybe they don't trade Cup now. Maybe they try to
Yeah, it could.
see how the season goes. But yeah, it could be a little game
Yeah.
changer there.
Stafford threw 4 touchdowns. Crazy.
Yep.
But anywho, that's our opening for this week. Noah, what do we got this week?
Yeah. So World Series starts tonight. We got Dodgers versus Yankees, the two most expensive teams in the league. Um, who do you have winning the series?
A lot of predictions going around. People really want it to go at least 6 to 7 games. If it goes less than that, everyone will be disappointed. Um, it's gonna be interesting, you know. The Yankees definitely have the pitching over the Dodgers. Dodgers also have, Mookie Betts, Otani, and Freddie Freeman, hopefully healthier. But the Yankees also have Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, and Stanton's like making a comeback. It's gonna be. Hopefully, it's a great game series. But I am going with the Yankees.
Nice, nice. Yeah, this is going to be a good series, I think. Both pitching staffs are pretty close. I think the Dodgers are weaker in the pitching department, but um, yeah, the Yankees. I think it's a 50-50. I don't know who's going to win it, but just off this one fact alone, a player named Will Smith has been in and won the past four World Series. Will Smith, the pitcher, won for the last four, um, or last three, sorry. But Will Smith, catcher for the Dodgers. So I'm going with it. Keep the trend going. Will Smith will be a part of the World Series win once again. So I think the Dodgers are going to win. It's tough to pick him as a Giants fan, but how can you go against the Will Smith? I don't know.
Yeah, of course. I'm surprised you're choosing the Dodgers as a Giants fan.
Wait, what did you say?
I'm surprised you're picking the
Oh,
Dodgers as a Giants fan.
well, I'm just looking at this as a baseball fan, and I just think the Dodgers have a better team. And I also think Dave Roberts needs to stop hitting Otani at the number one hole. I just don't get it. Stop leading him off. He's hitting way better with runners on base, and he just
Yeah,
has less of a chance. I know he gets on base a lot, but the dude's hit is like 8 for 23 with runners in scoring position. Um, since his 6 for 6 game where he hit the three home runs, and 10 RBIs or whatever it was. But
yeah,
come on, what are we doing here? Dave
yeah,
Roberts.
yeah. It's definitely interesting that stat alone. Anyways, hopefully it's just a great series. I did hear that, if the loser is gonna think that this season is a failure, which is kind of interesting to think about. Like last year, it was Arizona and the Rangers. You know, they made it to the World Series with like against all odds. So, winning even though they lost the World Series. But these two teams, I would say it's a failure if you don't win. You got the Dodgers and the Yankees, most
Yeah,
expensive teams. It's my thought.
yeah,
Cool.
nice. Yeah. Well, I don't. I wouldn't say failure,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but they
You
would. I mean,
spend all
I
the
get it. They
you
they
spend all the
say it.
money.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, just getting to the World Series is insane. Like how long the season is, but we'll see what happens starting tonight. I would say Dodgers in six. So next, we got an interesting scenario that could happen in college football. Navy and Army have been playing out of their minds. They're both 6-0, I believe. Um, and coming up this week, we got Navy playing Notre Dame. And there's a crazy scenario where Navy and Army have a chance to make the college football playoffs. They're both in the same division. They both play Notre Dame. So I think Army plays Notre Dame in a couple weeks from now. So if Navy wins this week and then Army beats Notre Dame 2 weeks from now, there's a very good chance they finish the season undefeated and they face each other in the championship. So now you have Navy and Army in the championship. Let's just say Navy beats Army in the championship game, and then after the championship game, they play their traditional uh,
Army
Navy
loses.
Army game that they play every year. And let's say Army beats Navy. Now they're both like what would it be, 13-1
Yeah,
or 12-1? And now you have a scenario where who goes to the college football playoff? Because one of them will most likely go college football playoff. Um, they both have the same resume beating the Notre Dame as their notable win,
yep,
and they both beat each other. So it would be a crazy um, thing where
yeah.
who do you pick as
You have
the
to you have to expect at least one of them gets in, right?
yeah
Um, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Hopefully everything just works out because you never see it. Of course, the Navy and Army hate each other, so they definitely don't want to see both of them get in. They want to see at least one get in. But yeah, should be fun.
yeah
So they both have to win, right?
yeah So they'd have to go undefeated, both beat Notre Dame,
Okay.
and then they'd have to beat each other once for it to
Got
be a tie. So
Gotcha. I think I just heard a player from Army. I think the QB was doing an interview, and he said they were talking about this situation, and he was like, "I don't care about the situation. I really hate Navy. I hope they lose." I'm like, "Damn, this guy's not for the history, you know. He
yeah,
wants to just win." So
that's funny though.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so but it could turn out where they both lose to Notre Dame, or or
Yeah,
they both
this could just not be a thing, like if they
they
both
both make
lose.
it to the end, and
Yeah,
Army beats Navy twice or something
yeah.
like that. So it could not happen, but it's just fun to think what could happen, you
Yes,
know.
yes.
And then next, last but not least, the NBA is now investigating Joel Embiid for playing time because he is not playing this week and he has not played all preseason. So there's it's a they have their little rules that they have about plant not sitting while healthy. The rest rule that they changed because of the Clippers, pretty much of doing that or resting their players all the time. Kawhi and Paul George. Um, but yeah, they're just investing on the participation, and it'll just started. We're gonna see. I don't know what they would do because you can't like make them play, So it's kind of, I guess maybe they just fine them or I don't know. I don't know what will come out of this investigation. Like, what are they gonna do? Are they going to suspend him and then he can't play more games? I don't understand like what the benefit of this event that will come out of the investigation. What
Y-
good?
Yeah, I'm just, y- you know, I think they said there's 15 back-to-back games, so he's not playing in 15 games. And you'd rather not have him for those 15 games than, he's been
Longer.
missing like 25, 28 games. So,
Yeah.
you know, it could help him, but what, I mean, you know, what can he do as the NBA? He could be injured, Like, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't really know what they're investigating, like you said, but or what they can do about it. You're just gonna force them to play these games if he's healthy. He can
Yeah.
already just say when the time comes, like, "Hey, actually, I'm not playing."
Yeah.
So they're kind of getting ahead of the fact instead of doing it like a couple days before. So
Yeah. So I guess he's been or they've been sitting him because of knee management. So um he's already not playing this week, and then like you said, he's not playing back to backs. So we'll see what they come up with. I'm guessing they probably just find the team or find Joel Embiid for not playing when he's healthy. Um, but that's every back to back. So I wonder what like they're gonna find him once a game. I don't know, but well, every back to back. So they'll find him 15 times at least if he's healthy.
that's crazy.
But yeah, that's all I have for my stuff today.
Nice. Well, like I said in the opening, NBA is back. I feel more excited this year than I've ever been. Maybe because I have a lot of optimists. I'm optimistic about the Warriors season. Um, but we are in a fantasy dynasty league. I know we mentioned it last week. I try to pull
Yes.
up the rosters, but Sleeper is just horrible on desktop. So I will read off, um, at least our starting lineups, maybe our notables on the team. Um, there's 8 people in the league. I drafted fourth after I traded up a spot, and Noah drafted third.
Third. Yeah.
Well, in the first round, I moved up a spot, but then I was drafting fifth. So, how do you think the draft went, Noah?
I think it went pretty good. I did my little mock drafts beforehand.
Yeah.
They didn't turn out exactly the same because I'll just give away my first pick. Luka Doncic did fall to me at three. I was expecting to not get Luka. I was planning on picking up Giannis at three and letting Jokic fall. Um, but yeah, Luka kind of changed my strategy, and I feel like I did pretty good on my picks. And right now I'm looking pretty good for the week.
Yeah. So at four, since I wanted to move up anyways just to get the first trade out of the way in the season. Why not trade my fifth pick for my fourth pick? And it even, made me feel even better because Noah already said he wasn't drafting whoever, Jokic or someone. And I was
Yeah,
like, well, I have a chance if I move up one spot, like I would be fine with Jokic. But then yeah, Noah took Luca and then I took Giannis. So it got all worked out. I think moving up a spot worked out. So yeah, Giannis was my first pick and I guess, it was okay. It was okay. My starting lineup right now is Kyrie, Scotty Barnes, DeJounte Murray, who just had surgery and is out for the next 4 months. Cam Thomas, Giannis, Sabonis, Adebayo. I got Oubre, Akongu, Jaden Ivory. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the whole thing, but I think it was pretty good. Um, Good start to the season, and we'll see how this goes. First time ever, so
yeah. Should I say my team or no?
and, say your notables if you want.
Yeah, so
Who
like I
you
said,
feel good about?
Doncic, I got Anthony Davis second round that fell back to me, and he had a really good first game. Locked that in. Um, Cade Cunningham, I got in the third round, which I was in my mock, I was picking him second, so in second round, so I was happy that that happened. And then my little sleeper pick that I was like my high risk, high reward pick. Uh, was Jordan Poole, and he paid off this week. He didn't really do anything in the second half, but he did enough in the first half to get me like 38 points. So I went ahead and locked him in. Um, but yeah, I'm having a little dilemma if I should lock in Luka or not right now because he has 48 points. And he plays the Suns next, so I don't know if I should lock
Yeah,
him in or just let him go. See what just whatever he gets till he gets the Suns.
yeah,
He always plays well against the Suns.
yeah. Let us know if you ever played sleeper fantasy basketball because it's very interesting how they do the scoring, and we are still figuring out. So any pointers, let us know. Next I got DeAndre Hopkins going to the Chiefs. Man, did this guy need a change of scenery? He has been on the Titans for the last couple years now. He hasn't been doing much. This year he has 15 catches for 170 yards and a touchdown. Um, and I think he's going to be perfect for the Chiefs. They lose Rashee Rice, who was a big part of the offense. So now it just gives Mahomes a new weapon and definitely someone who can really catch the ball when he needs to. And they only got him for a fourth round pick. So man, feel like anyone could just give him a fourth round pick, but of course, all these people go to the Chiefs. So
Yeah, well, I mean, they need someone because they were throwing out Sky Moore again, and then he's on the IR now, so they, their receivers are just dropping like flies. But this would have been amazing for the Chiefs 3 years ago. I don't know how this is going to look now with DeAndre Hopkins, obviously a lot older, and yeah, he just hasn't looked that great. But he also had Will Levis throwing to him and Mason Rudolph throwing to him, so. Yeah, maybe he'll look like his old self out there. So I'm excited to see. I'm surprised that he was picked up in our ESPN fantasy league. Um, like someone was just holding on to him. I was like, wow, okay,
someone believed.
good for you, man. Good for you. Just all deep on that bench because there was no way he was getting any playing starting.
Yeah, I mean, 15 catches, 170 yards, no way.
Yeah,
In
through
7 games?
through 7 games. Yeah,
Yeah, it's horrible. Just horrible. But yeah, so We'll see about the Chiefs. And then finally, my last topic, I got the New York Liberty winning the WNBA championship for the first time in history. They have been the oldest team in the league and they've never won. But finally this year, it was a great game. It went to game five, went to o overtime after Breanna Stewart uh knocked down a couple shots. Sabrina Ionescu went 1 for 19. Crazy. Uh,
After a huge game the
yeah,
game
she only
before.
had 5 points. But Liberty took the championship away from the Minnesota Lynx, who beat the Aces in the semifinals. So they were they're the hottest team going into the championship, and but good to see the Liberty winning.
Yeah, go Sabrina Ionescu's go Ducks.
Go Ducks.
Like I said, I've had a class with her once or twice.
Yeah. Shout out, shout out to you, I guess. Well, shout out to her for
It's
being
little
in
does
the
she know
same
she was
presence
lucky enough
as
to be
Noah. Yeah,
to meet someone with this kind of podcast.
exactly. Maybe we'll have her on.
Oh yeah, sure. Say, hey, what's up, Sabrina? You remember riding 122? Or wait, maybe 123? I don't even know. But I have to go back and look through the logs. I don't
Oh
remember.
boy.
I don't remember what class it was. It was riding though.
Nice, nice. And those are our headlines for this week. I guess we'll get into our underdog picks whenever Noah is ready.
Whenever I'm always ready. All right. So last week our underdog picks did not hit, but this week, week 7 of the underdog picks, we're gonna start off, or I'm gonna start off picking Bijan Robinson. I've picked him the last 2 weeks, and he's hit the last 2 weeks. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So I'm going Bijan Robinson higher than 65 and a half rushing yards uh, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I feel like it's a good little stretch here for Bijan. He's facing some weak run defenses, so he can keep it going. Next, we got the Eagles versus the Bengals. I think it's going to be a nice little shootout over there. We're going to go Jalen Hurts higher than 216 and a half pass yards. He's been kind of low on the pass yards, but I feel like this is going to be a nice little matchup for him to throw the ball downfield. And then last pick for me, I'm going to go Caleb Williams, Bears against the Commanders. Commanders, as well as they've been playing all season, their weakest point on defense is the secondary. So I think Caleb Williams is going to get higher than 229 and a half pass yards.
Nice. Uh, my first pick, I'm going with Tyreek Hill getting a touchdown against the Cardinals. Tyreek Hill did come out in the media and said, "Start me in your fantasy leagues with Tua coming back." So I think they're gonna connect on a deep ball there. Next, I got Troy Franklin, Ducks. With the Broncos higher 29.5 receiving yards against the Panthers. Looks like Bo Nix is trying to get him involved in the offense more. He did get 6 targets, 7 targets last game, so I'm sure he'll get higher than that. And then next and finally, got George Pickens higher than 58.5 receiving yards against the New York Giants. He did eclipse 100 yards last game with the Russell Wilson throwing him the ball. So I think Wilson is trying to get him the ball more. And that's it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see how the George Pickens can pick it up. Keep it
Yeah,
up.
I went all wide receivers, so we'll see how this goes.
I think last week I went all running back, so
I'm trying to choose new players here. I don't want to go the same running back going against the Cardinals defense.
I
I
know.
also didn't want to choose between A Chain and Mostert for the Cardinals. So that's all good there. Do we try? What do we try this week? You want to do the grid or do you want to do trivia?
I think we do whatever your heart desires.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Surprise me.
You ready?
Yep. Oh, we back on the streaks.
Back on the streaks. They still have it, so they never got rid of it, luckily. All right. Trivia. Let's see if we can get 10 right. It's been a while, so maybe a little rusty. Who won Thursday Night Football last night? Nice. Yes. Good one to start off with.
Vikings.
The Falcons.
Nice.
Last year, this NBA team broke the record for the longest losing streak in one season. The
Pistons.
Pistons. I'm guessing
Shout
all
out to
four
the
of those
Pistons for
teams.
winning their first game.
Yeah. This player hit a three-pointer to win game three of the WNBA finals last week. Ooh.
Let's go.
Was it Sabrina? Oh, yeah, yeah. Step back, right?
Yep.
I don't know why I was thinking the game five. This four-time All-Star just got traded to the Knicks from the Timberwolves.
Okay.
Karl Anthony Towns.
From from the Knicks to the Timberwolves, so it's Julius Randle.
Traded to the Knicks.
Oh, to just got traded. Oh yeah, two. I thought I said
Oh my
from the
God.
Knicks. I thought I said from the Knicks. I was like, oh
I
well,
know. I was
Julius
trying to read
Randle.
it again. I thought you were gonna confirm, but you didn't confirm. You said the opposite. Which of these NFL teams didn't make the playoffs last year? Steeler? No, they made the playoffs.
Bengals.
Who did the Spurs beat to win their most recent NBA title?
I
The Heat.
guess the Heat. Yeah. Ah, that was a while ago.
This team's franchise leader in points has the lowest total of all 30 NBA teams. Oof.
What?
The Jazz?
Probably. Or the Nets.
Nets. Oh. I wonder who that is. Gotta think of it. I gotta Google that afterwards. In 1993, this MLB team won 103 games but missed the playoffs. Ooh,
Jeez. It
that's
has to be
tough.
one of the AL East teams.
Red Sox or Yankees, right? Red Sox?
Yeah, Blue Jays, Blue Jays, Blue Jays, Blue Jays. Giants.
Giants.
1993.
1993?
I guess the Diamondbacks.
Was that when
93. Well, the
Randy
Diamondbacks were
Johnson?
good no, I think he was playing for the Mariners then
Damn.
in that era because I don't know. That's when the Padres are probably good. Um, not the Diamondbacks because the Diamondbacks were good for a while there too. But that was like 2000, no, 2001.
The Brooklyn Nets. We got it right, right? That's
Yeah, they don't have a lot of they don't keep players for very long.
yeah. Who do you think it is?
Oh, because they're the New Jersey Nets. Who do they have on the team? I was gonna go
I don't
with
know if this. I don't think this player played for the New Jersey Nets, actually. Surprisingly.
Darren Williams.
Ooh, close. Brooke Lopez.
Brooke Love. I guess was there for a while. I forgot I even played for the Nets.
He didn't.
He played like 5 years there, 6 years there.
How many
That was
points did he
before he even
make?
shot threes.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
8,000.
Ten thousand four hundred
Oh, I was gonna
forty-four.
say
Who do you
10.
think the second least team is?
Well, the Jazz have been around for a long time, so there's no way it would have been the Jazz. It has to be a team that's pretty new. Um, but who's new? Uh, The Grizzlies.
Ooh, close. Going with the Pelicans with Anthony Davis.
Mm.
And then it's the Magic with Dwight Howard, and then the Grizzlies with Mike Conley. And then the Hornets, Charlotte Hornets, Kemba Walker. Wow, the Clippers is Randy Smith. Who the heck is that guy?
Hey, shout out to Randy.
Okay. Do we know Randy Smith?
So probably it's not like Bill Walton or something. Well, I
That's
guess he played for the Blazers
yeah.
a lot, I think. Yeah,
Damn,
all this stuff I don't
Utah
know.
Jazz is actually the most.
Yeah, because they were around. They have good. Um, wait, how are they for total points?
Yeah.
How does that make any sense for the player?
Yeah, the player with the yes, Utah Jazz
Oh, okay, I
has
guess it's
the
just whoever
most.
played
It's
for
an
them.
individual player, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Carl, it's
Malone.
Carl Malone, yeah.
Yeah,
36,000 for the Utah Jazz.
yeah, he only played for the Jazz. That makes sense.
Yeah. Bulls, Michael Jordan, Dirk
Yeah,
for the Mavs, and then Kobe for the Lakers. That's
sounds
cool.
about right.
That's a crazy list. Those are fun, some fun facts. It's a good trivia question for sure. Um, but yeah, that is it for episode number 7. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. Go follow us on TikTok and Instagram at the NPP Live. And we will see everyone in the pick video for week 9 of the NFL.
See ya.